Hey guys, this is Cold Crazy Logic, and today we're going to be covering some ciphering questions from the 2022 St. Valentine's Day Massacre, Woodstock JV Ciphering. And today I'll cover the practice question, and over the following days I'll cover more questions such as problems 1 to 10 of the ciphering. Now you're probably asking, what is ciphering? And ciphering is where you're given a packet and you want to write your school name and your name, and you flip the packet when they say start, and you want to solve the problem that's given here. And usually, in the one I went to, if you solve it in 1 minute, you get 11 points. And if you solve it in 2 minutes, you get 5 points. And if you don't solve it correctly, you just get 0 points. So there's some strategy to this by solving it quickly and efficiently. You want to solve it quickly to get the most points possible, but you also want to solve it correctly so that you get the problem right. Without further delay, here's the problem. In the figure, ABCD is a rectangle, and this curved path is made up of 16 semicircles of equal diameter. If the total length of the curved path is 32 pi, then calculate the area of ABCD. Now I'll give you a second to think on this while I roll the intro, but without further delay, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, welcome back. I hope you had enough time to think. If not, screenshot this again for your reference. And let's get into the video. So it says in the figure ABCD is a rectangle, and let's underline that. The curved path is made up of 16 semicircles. I always like to underline stuff as I read so that it's easier for me to understand. And equal diameter. So that's there. And the length of the curved path is 32 pi. And we're given that the curved path is made up of 16 semicircles, and the curved path length is 32 pi. So the circumference of each semicircle is 2 pi, since 32 pi divided by 16 is 2 pi. And what that means is that if you're given a semicircle, that circumference is 2 pi. But if you have the whole circle, then the circumference is 4 pi. So then what we can do is we can set up an equation as 2 pi r is equal to 4 pi. And r is just 2 in this case. So from this, we know that each semicircle has a radius of 2. Now, we have this path. So what I would do is I would label each radius as 2 and go from there to find the area of the rectangle. So that's 2, that's another 2. So the total diameter is 4. So let's just label each diameter as 4 as we go. So now let's add all of these segments together and find the area of ABCD. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 4s as the length, so that's 24 as the length. And we have 2 semicircles as the width, so that's 8. And we just want to calculate 24 times 8. And you can do this quickly by realizing this is the same as 96 times 2. And that is equal to 192. And there's your answer for this problem. Now looking back at this, there's actually a faster way to do this. Instead of labeling each of the diameters as 4, what we could have done is we could have labeled it as 6 diameters by 2 diameters, and we would mark that as like 6d times 2d. And then that's 12d squared. And then we just plug in d from here. So d is 4, and that would just be 12 times 16. And you should know your 12 times table is up to 16. And if you don't, I'll link my video right down here or right up here, as I teach you how to multiply by 12s quickly. So using this, you get 192, and that's our answer for this practice question. Now, I took some time to explain it to you, but in the actual competition, you'll have like adrenaline and you'll focus in on the problem quickly. So you should be able to do this much faster than I just did. Anyways, that's all for the video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, as that helps me out a lot. And thank you, and stay crazy.